The life of a single mother is a constant whirlwind of responsibilities and emotions. My two little daughters, aged 4 and 5, are everything to me. Ever since my wife left us to follow her own path and explore the world, I've been solely responsible for their upbringing and well-being. Our days start early, filled with challenges, getting the girls dressed, preparing breakfast, and taking them to daycare before heading to work. Even though exhaustion is always present, my daughters' smiles and laughter make all the effort worthwhile. Recently, something unexpected happened that disrupted our routine, leaving me with a deep sense of admiration and gratitude. On a regular morning, I woke up tired and, as usual, went to get my daughters ready for the day. As I walked into the kitchen, I was planning to serve their oatmeal. To my surprise, I found 3 plates of freshly made pancakes, accompanied by jam and fresh fruit, already set on the table. My initial reaction was complete disbelief. Had I prepared breakfast in my sleep? I quickly searched the house, but there was no one there. My daughters, still half asleep, just smiled in confusion at my questions while devouring the pancakes. As strange as it was, I hurried off to work, unable to get the mystery out of my mind. The workday was a blur, my thoughts constantly drifting back to the pancakes in the empty house. I convinced myself it must have been an isolated incident, maybe something I'd forgotten I did. But when I returned home that evening, another surprise awaited me. The lawn, which I had neglected due to lack of time, was perfectly mowed. It looked like professional work. I could no longer dismiss it as coincidence. Someone was helping us. But who was this mysterious benefactor, and why were they acting so secretly? Determined to find out the truth, I set my alarm earlier for the next day. I got up carefully, not waking my daughters, and hid in the kitchen. My heart beat quickly as the time passed. At 6 in the morning, I heard the soft sound of the back door opening. I held my breath and peeked through a crack. To my surprise, I saw our elderly neighbors, Mr. and Mrs. Harris, calmly entering the kitchen. Mrs. Harris, surprisingly agile, placed a plate of pancakes on the table while Mr. Harris kept an eye on the door. They had always been kind to us, exchanging friendly greetings, but I had never imagined such generosity. "You gave us a spare key when you moved in, didn't you?" I asked, suddenly remembering that detail. "Yes, that's right," Mr. Harris replied with a gentle smile. "We saw you were struggling to manage everything on your own. We wanted to help quietly without making you feel exposed." Their words touched me deeply. This thoughtful couple had noticed our struggles and decided to help us in a quiet and loving way. "Why didn't you tell me anything?" I asked, still emotional. "We didn't want you to feel obligated or uncomfortable," Mrs. Harris explained. "We know how independent you are, and we just wanted to give you a hand without pressuring you. Sometimes even the strongest need a little help." Tears filled my eyes as I sincerely thanked them. Their generosity and kindness changed our lives, and I realized how lucky we are to have such special neighbors. From that day on, the Harrises became an integral part of our family. Mrs. Harris helps with the girls when I get home late, prepares meals from time to time, and teaches me tricks to manage my time better. Mr. Harris takes care of the garden and does small repairs around the house. My daughters now have 2 honorary grandparents who adore them. The Harrises' selfless gestures remind me that accepting help is important and that community and support are essential. The life of a single mother is still a challenge, but now it's filled with more joy and love, thanks to our unexpected guardian angels.